So y'all couldn't have told me that my man, the myth, the legend, Shun Kamiya is dead. You couldn't have gave me a warning. I'm coming into this episode of Tribe 9, episode 4, and my boy is gone. I thought he was going to make it at the last episode, but he's gone. And the Minato tribe is not the only one that's hurting right now. After that game with the Neo Tokyo tribe, that dangerous game against Ojiro, it took Shun out. Come to find out, he was always sick. Every time he said, "Can I get a cup of coffee?" that was actually his medication to keep him going. And it just makes you wonder, how long has he been sick? How long has he been exerting his body to the fullest extent to play extreme baseball? To the point that now when they face against one of the most dangerous groups in all of Tokyo, Neo Tokyo, basically the royal family, that they go beyond extreme. They literally kill. That it took out one of the strongest extreme baseball players there is. And now everyone is feeling it. And now everyone thinks, hey, it's free retail right now. Free real estate right now. We can go after the Minato tribe because Shun Kamiya is dead. And that's exactly what happened in this episode of Tribe 9, episode 4. So everyone is grieving. The Minato, remember also too, the Minato tribe was disbanded after facing against the royal family. You know, once they lost, even though they really didn't lose, because if you remember, Shun did tap Ojiro, but he let them win because Ojiro had that big wound on his side. It was like a black, blue, and purple wound on his side after Shun hit him with the ball. He, saying so he wouldn't get to safe. But yet, they still let them win. And that should have been a red flag to tell us that, yeah, Shun is on his limits right now. And he just did that because he knew it was up. His time was up. And he couldn't put the team in that situation again. He couldn't further the game. And then he went to the hospital and he already knew, yeah. And then when he told the rest of the team, yeah, I'm going to go outside, just chill a little bit, get some fresh air, I'll come back. That was a lie, because also they showed us a flashback during that time of episode 3. Just before he went outside to go get fresh air, he was telling his 2 teammates, like, hey, I'm raising my debt flag. And I was like, so I'm going to leave some stuff. I'm going to leave my bat for Haru. When it comes to Taiga, I don't know about him, but you know what? If there's one thing I have to leave for him, I'm going to leave my mitt. And then when it comes to Saori, or Ari, excuse me if I'm butchering her name, Arisugawa, he's like, whatever it is, she can take it, because there's no point in me leaving anything for her. She'll take whatever she needs, and she's the one who's grieving the most, because she is the sub-captain of the team, the sub-leader. Remember, she's the only one that was capable of catching Shun's throws. Okay, she was the only one. She thought she knew him the best, and the fact that he did not tell her that he basically his time was limited, she kind of feels betrayed, which is understandable because these two share a special bond with each other. And the fact that, like, these two helped to create the Minato tribe. These two are basically the leaders of the tribe. When he fell, she also fell, and then she got kidnapped in this episode because, as they clearly say, Arisugawa, she's not to be messed with. She is not to be trifled with. Then we have where the Adachi tribe, they took when Shun is no longer in the picture, just to show you that these guys are pretty weak, because they didn't have that energy to come when Shun was still alive and to challenge the Minato tribe because they knew they were going to lose. But when they had their stronghold no longer there, that's when they wanted to decide to pick on a team that's, one, no longer together, because remember, they're disbanded, and they lost their captain, they lost their leader. And that's when they decided to act like, oh, we were always, bad about it. We ain't scared of nobody yet. You guys were plenty scared. Okay, so they captured the sub leader of the Minato tribe, and now the rest of the team has to figure out a way of how to get her. And on top of that, to show that these guys were basically, they're losers, they decide to play on their home turf, which is basically like a maze. It's the Adachi city where anywhere you turn, you're like in a dead end, and it's said that anybody that's in there will get lost, have no way to come out, that they'll die because they cannot find the exit. So they were playing on their home turf, knowing that the team's morals and just overall the team is not like it used to be when Shun was still there, when he was involved. So they took that to their advantage, played on their home turf, knowing that the Minato tribe does not know Adachi City at all. It is a maze, it's a puzzle. They don't know where anything is. So they took that to their advantage and was playing against the team, and they're winning 10-0, right? Mind you, there's this character who goes by the name of Azuki. No, I forgot his name real quick, but he showed at the ending of the episode. And right off the bat, something in terms of how he looks very similar to Shun. But before Shun died, he claims that Shun reached out to him and says, hey, I want you to join our team. Now, I don't know if he's going to replace Shun in terms of being the leader, or if he's going to be one of the other players, but he was asked that anytime I go, I need you to step in and join the Minato tribe. So he joins them. Not only that, on his, let me see, it was his left arm, or is it right arm, that's completely bandaged up. Now, something is telling me he may have a probably prosthetic arm, or he has no arm at all, because the arm is wrapped up. Something is mysterious about his arm. I think it's the left arm, or it's his right arm, whichever one. I will have to check back, but his arm is wrapped up. Okay, something tells me this dude got a strong arm, and he is a threat. And I do want to know, what is his connection to Shun, that Shun had to ask him, because he knew Shun had a time limit. Shun was going to die sooner or later. And the fact that Shun went behind his team's back and went out to this person and asked of him, hey, when I pass, I need you to join the team. Now, of course, he knows the team is not fully functional. He does make some remarks like, oh, you guys are kind of stupid monkeys. And I'm like, probably some people may be offended by that and all of that stuff. But he probably knows the team the best, right after Shun and Arisugawa. So he knows what they're capable of, because at the ending of the episode, the last 10 minutes or so, he's telling the team that even though Adachi is, playing you guys, if you actually use your brains, they have safe points, I believe, that are like manholes that they will go through. I guess it's easy access to reach different parts of the city for them, so they don't get hit by the ball or striked out. So that's like basically like a cheat point for them. because originally what they wanted to do was build a shopping area underground. But of course, because of the recession and because, the whole ordeal with, the city overall Tokyo changing, and then you built these tribes, and then with the extreme baseball coming in, they were not able to do so. So underground is just left as like underground. It wasn't constructed or anything. So my guess is for the entirety of the game, how they were able to escape being striked out when the ball was ever hit, they used those certain parts underground to be like that cheataway tunnel for them to get through so they can get back to home base a lot more quicker. And that's how they trick anybody they play against. Again, cheaters, losers. That's why they probably never really challenged the Minato tribe when Shun was alive, because they knew they were going to lose. Or if Shun was to come to their home play, their place where they play, they would have lost. Easy said than done. So they took advantage of a weakened team, both mentally and morally, and use that to their advantage to so far start winning the game. But with this new guy that's here, I will remember his name when I get to the next video. I just can't remember right now. He looks like he's going to help them and change the tides for the Minato tribe to win. But my thing is, I am wondering, will they go by another name? Because the Minato tribe is disbanded, but nobody said they can't make another name. But does that also mean they will have to move their headquarters into another city or some other province, because they can't form back again? Because then you'll have where Ojiro, the royal family, Neo Tokyo royal family, will come after them again. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with the Minato tribe. Are they going to keep their name? Are they going to change it? Are they going to relocate? How are they going to form with this new character that's going to be part of the team, basically the new Shun? I feel like he's going to replace Shun, and I do hope that we get more flashback like they showed that Shun, when he played one of the teams, and this is when they were still kind of new, the Minato tribe, and you could see the maliciousness. Like when they did say he was a savage back in the day, he was a savage because he was about to kill one of his old, one of these previous players he was going against in a different tribe. He was going to end him until Arasugawa intervened and told him to say, no, he's on his last legs, chill. And that's how you see him having a more relaxed, more playful, like, attitude towards things, and it's because of her. So my thing is, like I said, is this new character going to come in? Is he going to take his place? And what's going to be the future for the Minato tribe? And I'm hoping they show more flashbacks of Shun during his more savage, brutal days, even more prior to the formation of the Minato tribe, so we can get more of his character, because they killed him off in 3 episodes. Like, come on, you brought in one of the most interesting characters, one of the most mysterious characters, and you took him out so quickly. So I'm hoping for the remaining episodes they do more to dive into who Shun Kamiya is, so we can appreciate his character more and understand why he was so important to this team, why he was so important to all of these characters, and how he affected their lives, and how his legacy will still continue on even if the Minato tribe is disbanded, or it goes underneath another name, or have someone else in his place as leader, captain. So guys, do tell me in the comment section below on how you felt about episode 4 of Tribe 9. Were any of you expecting Shun to die? Were any of you expecting him to tell someone that, my time is limited, I need you to step into my place and help the team further along? What do you think is going to happen with the Minato tribe going forward? Do you think they're going to face again the Neo Tokyo royal family in later episodes? Do tell me, but don't spoil me about the other episodes. I'm going to get to them, trust me. I'm going to do reviews, and then when I get to, like, say this, if it's episode 9 comes out, the newest, and I'll start from episode 8 with the live reaction once again till the very last episode. So that being said, the links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy-chan of Anime Legends, and I will see you guys later. Peace.